So last book I'm going to do. Last book I'm going to do is Batman 159. I think that's what it is.
I still haven't read this yet. I've been
Oh
meaning to.
yeah,
This is the Hush
Hush.
book
Yeah,
with Jim
Hush.
Lee and shit.
Yeah, that's the one. Hush fucked up Joker, and Joker is basically dying and bleeding out, and Batman's just left to see what the hell's going on, what he's going to do next with it. So then we find out what's going on next with it, and of course you see Jason Todd on the cover, so obviously it's not going to turn out the way Batman wants it to. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that looks like Wonder Man. My first glance. I need my glasses.
He does. Yeah. Now I can't unsee it. Okay.
What's Wonder Man doing a Batman book?
All right. All right. So the book starts off in Park Row, but for those that understand Batman lore, they know what that is. That's Crime Alley,
Mhm.
the alley where the Waynes got shot and Batman became Batman. And then you got Batman driving around to Crime Alley with Joker, who's unconscious, in his passenger side. And he goes there, and who does he meet? Leslie Tompkins, Dr. Leslie Tompkins. I mean, she runs a clinic in Park Row in Crime Alley, and she's just like, Bruce, what are you doing? Get your ass in here.
Oh, she's all hot all of a sudden.
Yeah, she used to be like an old Aunt May lady. Now she's like, because on Gotham, she was played by Deadpool's girlfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess so. Yeah, whatever's going on there. The point is, he takes Joker in there because he can't take Joker to a regular hospital because no regular hospital is going to save him. But he feels like Leslie Tompkins owes him and she'll do it for him. So she's like, I need to save him. She's like, I don't have the equipment to save him. Like, matter of fact, I might actually kill him just because I don't have the equipment to get here because he's in a delicate state. He's like, just do what you can. And like I said, Joker fucked up. And she's like, oh shit. He's like, can you save him? She's like, I do what I can. And she's looking at him and she's just like, okay, well, it looks like he's fucked up, but he's not too fucked up because Hush did it. So since Hush is a surgeon, he didn't like do a sloppy job with it, so she can kind of patch him up as long as. But thing is, Joker starts waking up, so Batman takes like a thing out of his bat belt and
Out of his dick.
puts it in his mouth. But basically puts Joker back in like an induced coma, so Leslie Thomas can work on him.
Let me knock him back out real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's just like, Bruce, sit your ass over there while I just take care of this. So Batman just sit there, and since he goes to sleep, and while he's going to sleep, he's having nightmares of all the shit Joker did because he's thinking like, why did I save the Joker again? Because he's debating with us. Like, I could have just like left the room, turned it away, like, or just dumped him in the middle of the street or something like just not did anything. But I decided to do this. Then he wakes up and she's like, Bruce, wake your ass up. He's stable-ish for right now, but he needs 24-hour care. So your next move, get him the fuck out of my clinic. Like, why? Because I'm running a 24-hour clinic. I can't have people seeing like I got the Joker in here. So you need to take him somewhere. Take him to a hospital. He needs 24-hour care. She's like, I can't take it to a hospital. They won't save him. Okay, take him to Arkham.
He'll kill anybody in the hospital.
Yeah, he'll kill anybody, or they'll kill him. One or the other. They're like, take him to Arkham. I can't take him to Arkham. They will kill him in Arkham. Hush is still after him. She's like, well, you know what you need to do then. She's like, shit. So he does what he needs to do. He takes him to the Batcave and just keeps him there. See, he realized that he has the Joker in the Batcave, unconscious. He can like do shit to him. You're like, fuck, let me examine him, find out where Joker come from. So he starts like doing a whole thing on Joker, like looking at him, examining stuff like that, looking at his fingerprints like that. Joker has no fingerprints. He thought that maybe this is like makeups like that. No, it's his skin. He was like, and as far as his fingerprint, like did whatever happened to him do it, like the Ace Chemical do it, or did he carve off his own fingerprints? Like, I don't know. So he has no identity. He looks at his toe prints. None there either. He was like, so who the hell is this guy? He and next thing you know, he got a gun in the back of his head. Like, oh shit. He like, how did you find me? He was like, I know you, old man. The same way that I know how you got out of here, same way I got in here. So it's true. You are working with the Joker. He like, I'm not working with the Joker. I'm trying to keep it alive. He like, that's the same thing. So, so he was telling him, look, if you shoot me in the back of the head, you already know my cow is just going to ricochet and probably hit you in the back of the head. That's cool. He's not bulletproof. And that's when Batman's like, man, stop that shit. And then throws him. And then he knocks out the power grid, so now it's all black and shit like that, while the gunman's still shooting at him. He just dives at him because, like I said, his suit is bulletproof, so he just like gets him. They knock each other back and knocks one gun out of his hand. And so it's the Red Hood, but is it the Red Hood? Because in Hush 1, it was Clayface running around as Red Hood. So he was like, I need to know for sure if it's Red Hood. So he shoots him. He picks up a gun and shoots him in the headshot. You know how to. So and Red Hood's like, nice, Bruce. You want to see if it's really me, don't you? He like, because I know about last time. I know Clayface running around as me, like shit. So best when they got a gun to each other's neck. Right. And basically he's like, Bruce, come on, man. We both know you're not gonna pull the trigger. And but Bruce, like, you're not gonna pull the trigger on me either. I know you're not going to. You're like, okay, that's true. Oh, and this fucked up shit he says right here, man. He like, did Hush send you? Don't you understand, Jason? You're just a blunt instrument, just like the crowbar Joker used to beat you. Like, that's some fucked up shit to say to somebody, man. So then Jason started just beating the shit out of him and just started pistol whipping him and shit. And then Batman starts sending bats after him and they tackle each other and go at each other and shit. And he's like,
oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's the same panel from that story.
Death in the Family. Yeah.
Death in the Family. Yeah, he was like trying to remind him of it. He was like, but still, bam, and he smacks him in the face again because basically Bruce trying to talk him down and Jason ain't trying to hear it. So yeah. Meanwhile, we got Nightwing and Batgirl says like, how did he get into the clock tower? He was just like, look, he's smarter than you think he is. And I know how that is because y'all underestimate him just like you underestimate me. But what we got going on right now, even though we're in a citywide lockdown, he might be the only person that can help us. He was like, and that is correct. I am the only person that can help you. And it turns out it is the Riddler.
Damn, look at the fucking yeah, he's all fucking swollen.
Absolute shit. Riddler AF. Like what? When I saw this, what I thought of like absolute
Riddler is
right. And this is how you know that Jeff Loeb didn't read the current run, because Chip Zdarsky's run ended 2 issues ago, where Riddler was the main villain, and he looked like regular ass Riddler. Now he looks like Venom Bang Riddler.
He's been going to the gym.
Right. In 2 issues. Okay. So yeah, he was like, Dick, Babs, we gotta go save Bruce. Because Riddler already knows who everybody is because he's Riddler. Whatever.
Like, right, is his cane a sword or some shit? Like,
we will find out. He ain't just walking around with the big ass cane just for no reason. So yeah. All right. So Bruce finally wakes up. Batman finally wakes up after Jason knocked his ass. Hey, like, oh shit, he must have got to Jason. But his Batmobile is gone. Well, one of his Batmobiles is gone. And Joker is also gone. She was like, what the fuck going on? So obviously he didn't come here to kill the Joker. Hush is behind this. To be continued. So yeah. So yeah, now the book is starting to get going. Now the book is starting to justify its existence. Is it?
Yeah, I'm to pick this shit up. I just,
Yeah, the first issue didn't really stick because I didn't know where we were going with it. But now I'm like, okay, there's a reason for this book to exist.
Now, Jim Lee drawn Batman in it again. Like,
oh, and it got some awesome panels like him and Jason holding guns. It's like a Mexican standoff. Okay,
that's like John Woo shit. Yeah,
yeah. Now the funny thing about it, like Jeff Loeb putting Jason Todd in this, because in the first Hush book, when Red Hood shows up, well, actually when Jason Todd shows up, this was before the Under the Red Hood book came out. So this was technically his first appearance in 20 years after he got killed. But then they walked back saying, oh, it wasn't him, it was Clayface, or it was like a Ra's al Ghul assassin or some shit, legal assassin, whatever like that. So they had to walk it back saying it wasn't him. But at the time we were like, is it him? It's not him. Yeah. But now he's here. Now he's here in the flesh. So I don't know. We'll see where this book goes. So yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Awesome ass art. I'm trying to see where the book goes. Yeah. Oh, things just get not just the Riddler thing about Jeff Loeb, like the whole Jason Todd thing. Him and Bruce patched this shit up. Now they fighting again. Whatever. Who cares? All right. I guess. And he stopped using guns. But he's back using guns again. Jeff Loeb did not read any of this shit. He like, look, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. I don't care what DC's doing. So yeah.